Thank you so much. Welcome into the meeting tonight. Appreciate everyone that's coming. We're going to talk a little bit about the opportunity of TSAI. And if someone invited you, I'm so glad they did because they thought enough about you to share this opportunity with you. So we're going to go ahead and get started tonight. And what I'm going to do is just basically do a little slideshow and we'll talk about it. Look, y'all, I'm not going to be salesy. I'm not going to be anything like that because really I don't have anything to sell. I have an opportunity to share with you. So this is my first Zoom meeting, and I hope you guys will be patient with me because I want to share this slide presentation. If I can figure out how to do that and share, let's do that now. So I'm going to go through this little slide presentation. This is a company that I have found about a month and a half ago, about 48 days ago, and I have been elated with this opportunity because it's given me a chance to basically accelerate my wealth. I work a lot. I have a full-time job. I have a side hustle. I work today, and I want to stop working so much, and I want to stop have my money start working for me. So I've got some money in a bank account. It doesn't draw much. Yes, I've got some money in portfolio. It doesn't do that much. But this company right here doesn't do that much, but it is. It is really a great amount. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to talk about unlocking financial freedom with TSAI, empowering success through AI-driven trading, but not just any trading. So what is TSAI? And I'll refer to it as SAI. It is an investment company that uses AI and a cutting edge network marketing platform. So we've all been in network marketing companies before. You know the drill. You have to sell the vitamins, the shampoos, the skincare, whatever it is. But with this company, there's really no selling. There's products available to purchase should you choose to purchase them. And I'll elaborate. But it specializes in AI driven cryptocurrency trading and is a global opportunity for individuals seeking financial growth. So, why choose TSAI? They use advanced algorithms for their optimized crypto trading. They have minimal time commitment with automated processes. Their system is proven and it has a track record of success. Opportunities for passive income and financial independence are definitely in this program. So, how does it work? Basically, it's simple. You just sign up and access your TSAI platform. Then you activate AI robots to work for you. You can monitor and withdraw your profits easily. And then there's comprehensive support and trading like this, they're provided. There's an earnings potential, and your earnings potential is up to you. I'm a small So I started small. Some people can start more. Some people I know that came in the same time I did has started with more, and they are at higher levels already. And so the earnings potential is that you can unleash your earnings power with multiple income streams. How can you do that? You can do that with the trading profits. You look, this company guarantees anywhere from like 2 to 2.3 percent interest every day, guaranteed. It's not it's it's not magic, it's doable. They also offer network marketing bonuses. In other words, when you bring someone into your platform, into your organization, they will pay you a commission on the robots that they rent. And that goes down to 2 and 3 levels. You also earn by a daily sign-in bonus. Oh, and I forgot to mention here, you also earn by generating a 0.35% interest in your profit box every day. Just sit tight, I'll explain everything. But there is flexibility. You can scale this business, and I'm going to go over with some sample earning scenarios like what I have earned myself. Who can benefit? Pretty much anybody. You got entrepreneurs, stay-at-home parents, retirees, anyone seeking financial growth. Myself, I have a full-time job. I have a side hustle. I work a lot. I want to retire soon, and I want to have enough money in retirement to be able to enjoy it because Social Security is not going to cut it. There's no prior experience that you need in this cryptocurrency or network marketing because basically I don't know anything about cryptocurrency trading. My upline told me about this platform, and I said, well, and really the only thing you have to know about the cryptocurrency is how to use a wallet to get to get the funds to and from the platform. That's all you got to know. The AI does the rest. TSAI equips you with the tools that you need for success. You can join the community. We've got WhatsApp groups. I've got a YouTube channel that you can access all the exclusives, network of like-minded individuals. We're all working together to help each other generate more success. It's exciting. We share insights, we learn and grow together. There's ongoing support and mentorship. And I appreciate Chris being here tonight. Thank you, Chris, for being here. But here's how you get started. You simply visit the TSAI website, which is techstar.viop. Now, if someone has invited you here, you should use their invitation link. However, if no one has invited you to come, I would like for you to sign up using my invitation link, which I will share in the chat a little while later. But there's sign up and sign in daily bonuses. In other words, if you sign up using an invitation link, you'll receive a $5 bonus just for signing up. And then you will receive a daily sign in bonus, which equates to $15 a week. Not a great deal, but it's not potatoes either, $15 a week, that can buy pretty much me at least a half a tank of gas. So that's pretty cool. So there is weekly potential that you can grow. And then too, with the profits growing in your profit box at free 0.35% daily is wonderful. And so what you'll want to do is you'll sign up and sign in daily, then move that asset from the assets center to the daily profit box. You want to do that every day. Then activate your trading robots as soon as you can and start earning. I'll go into just sit tight, everybody. I'll go into a little bit more in just depth in just a little bit. But there's limited time promotional offers available. Right now, they have some specialized robots going that are for beginners. They call them welfare products and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. But you can take the first step today and don't miss this opportunity to change your future. Reach out to us for support and for questions. We're here to help you. I'm here. Chris is here. My upline is also here. So you can start now and let TSAI help you achieve your goals. And we're going to cover over a little bit of success story. I'm going to include myself as a success story, and Chris, I'll let him have an opportunity to speak as well. But you can discover real life transformations, and I'm going to give my testimonial and share my financial personal growth there. So let me go ahead and get rid of that screen. I'm going to stop sharing that screen. Okay. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is tell you that when I first started this company, I didn't know anything about cryptocurrency. I mean, I had bought Bitcoin in the past. I did it on Robinhood and I traded and I was doing pretty good until it did its little number. Well, I pulled out too early and took a loss. But now I'm learning more and more about cryptocurrency since I found TSAI. And that is, there are bots that people have created that go out and they will generate an income. And I mean, it's almost a guaranteed income. And I want to share, let me see if I can share a couple more screens with you. Yeah, let me share this screen with you because it's pretty incredible what I found out there. So let me go ahead and share this screen. Okay, this is about side. That's why I couldn't find it. But on the website, it does have about us. And I'm not going to read all this here, But this company was founded in 2021 by Airbnb engineer Thomas Yances, and it's a cryptocurrency exchange. I knew nothing about cryptocurrency exchanges. I did know that you had to have a cryptocurrency exchange to get funds from your bank account to the TSAI platform and vice versa. So I contacted Chris, and what do you do, Chris? What wallet do you use? How do you do this? He told me to use Coinbase. Fine. I signed up with Coinbase. I started using Coinbase. First, when I first got on the platform, I submitted $150 over to the TSA platform from Bitcoin. I just bought it from my Cash App in Bitcoin. Right from my Cash App, I could buy Bitcoin and then transfer that over into the side platform. Now, this is basically what the platform looks like right here. It's very simplistic. You've got the AI. These are the products. You don't have to buy them, but if you want to generate wealth, these are the products that you want to use. And these are the products that you'll want to share with others so that they can also desire to invest in these products. So let's go through a couple of these. Look, the only thing this company has to offer is these AI GPT robots, which they offer different at different times of the month. They have specials. We're going to see what's available today. So as you can see in here, let's just go through from the top down. I have an assets, and this is called the AI Center. I can see my historical orders. We'll go over that in just a moment. But these are all the products that you can rent. This first robot right here is called an AE robot. Excuse me, guys. I've had some congestion and stuff this week, and I'm just not getting over it. But this experienced AE robot, you can contract this robot for $100, and it will guarantee you income of $10 a day for 2 days. Click on that. Big AU right there has the breakdown. It gives you 10% for 2 days. Your freeze up money is going to be $100. So now most of the robots do have limited purchases. So in this case, you can only rent one, contract one robot. And as you can see here, TSAI's experienced robots, which are specially launched for new members, are stable and efficient. Daily income, $10. Total revenue, $20. They're going to tie up your $100 for 2 days. Now, you can buy that, and when you do, it'll record a historical history right in here. They have this, and you notice this is purchase level S0. This is a network marketing company, so there are levels. You start out at level 0 and you work up to S level 1, 2, and I think the highest level is 7. But and you can see by this blue bar running across here, these are all the robots that are going to be available. The way this company has done this is incredible. I have watched countless YouTube videos and webinars since I've joined this company. Most of the GPT robots that these people sell, not necessarily companies, but these people sell, it'll cost you one set of guys has got their product for, I think, less than $2,000, like $19.97, plus a $97 monthly income. They only give you 20 robots. You have to figure out how to use them and how to set it up and how to set the trades, and they give you the class, and you have to go through all that, and you don't have to do any of that in this. Now, I watched Crypto Casey on YouTube, and she also guarantees a profit machine. Upfront cost is like $4,600. Once again, you have to set up, you have to know the trades and what's going on and things like that. There's another set of guys that's offering their GPT robots for over 10 grand. But TSAI is offering their robots with no upfront costs. You don't have to pay anything. They pay, as a matter of fact, they pay you a $5 sign-up bonus. just for joining. And then they'll pay you a daily check-in bonus. This is a great company. This is a company that wants to help everybody. Now, as you can see, you got all these different robots in here. This subsidized robots B1, that's going to be 3% income. Where can you go in this world to get 3% income? And tie it up for 15 days for your $200. And not only that, this one is going to pay you a monthly subsidy of $30 once you hit level 1. There's all kinds of ways to make money in this company, y'all. As you can see, TSAI company applies advanced artificial intelligence training technology to provide a more employment opportunities for people so that they can benefit from simple, convenient artificial intelligence technology. So when you put your $200 in here, you're going to freeze it up for and they're going to give you $6 a day every day. And then now there's a percentage that you'll have to pay back to the company, which is 20%. Let's go back to the front down here. You got this same here. You can see that it's going to charge you 20%. All new members have to pay 20%. When you get to the next level, your robot goes down to 12%, and so on and so forth, that you don't have to pay anything for your robots. You don't have to excuse me. My throat's so tickly. But now let's go into my AI. I want to go into my historical orders. But before I do that, you can see that right now I have $1,300 frozen. I didn't put all that in here all at once. I've only got $1,000 invested in it, and I didn't do it all at once. I did 150, then 100, then 250, and then I said, I like the way this is going on, put another 500 on here. So that's what I did. Now, as you can see, I've got 2 robots rented out that are working for me right now. I've got this C1 subsidized robot that's cost $500, and it's paying me. Let's look at what it's paying me. It's paying me $11 a day. So when I rented it up there on the 30th, it came down here on the 1st. It paid me $11. And the 2nd, and the 3rd, and the 4th, and 5th, and 6th, and 7th today, it paid me $11. Now I have not withdrawn that $11 and put it in my profit box so it can be drawn profit yet. So I'll show you how to do that in just a moment. But I also have this C2 robot going, and it is $800. That's amazing, y'all. Issuance. I've had this going. It's paid me $18.40 a day for 16 days, I believe. These 2 robots, I plan them to come through, be finished at the same time. So I think I got them finished. Look, your adventure on this platform can be different from mine. It just depends on what you want to do. I'm deciding what I want to do next. But let's go ahead. I'm going to show you how to transfer these funds, how easy it is on this platform. It's all you got to do every day. Just go in here and transfer. I have that money. That's from those 2 GPT robots I've got. And this company is going to charge me a 20% fee for handling that, which is $588. I'm still making profit. I'm happy. I will pay that 20%. So I click all, transfer that 2940, success. Now I'm simply going to click here and withdraw those funds. Where will these funds go? They will go into my asset center. All right, withdraw all, 2352. All right. Now I'm going to go check my asset center and see what I got in there. Got that $23.52 in there. Y'all, I made $23.52 today for just letting them hold $1,300 of my money for a few days. So let me go back to, this is where the magic happens, guys, the profit box. As you can see here, I have $406.52. This draws 0.035% daily. Yesterday I earned $1.42, and it keeps a historical record. As you can see, I came in here. I signed up. I actually signed up on October 18th, but I didn't start transferring in anything until the 22nd. I transferred in some funds so I could start buying the GPT robot. I bought the first $100 robot, and you can see I'm transferring funds. And you can see the profits that I earn each and every day for just funds sitting in my profit box. You know what? I have way more than $1,000 sitting in my bank account last month Guess what they paid me? 16 cents. This is paying me crazy money. I love it. And it keeps a record of everything that you do. So let me go ahead and put that 3251 there. I don't know why that's there. Got some kind of mojo there. All right. So what I say, 2352. Put that in there. I want to confirm. As you can see, I'm 406 now. Now watch what happens. All right, now I'm up to $430 in my profit box. I could go ahead right now and purchase another robot if I wanted. I could purchase, well, let's see. There's a 200. Well, I've already purchased that one once, so I can't purchase that one. But I think there's that. Now they have this month is Christmas time. They're doing charity robots. Pays you a little bit less, but it gives back more to the company and everything like that. But as you can see, they have all these different products, and you can choose to rent them or not. It's just up to you. But it's phenomenal. It's gaining me interest every day. I love it. And now what I'm going to do is open this up for questions. So if anybody has any questions or comments, go ahead and unmute. And Chris, I would like for you. Well, actually, let's get Chris on here so you can say something, Chris. Go ahead and unmute.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me on here. This is something that I actually shared it with you, and it's blown me away how much this has been just a blessing to me. I started about 7 or 8 weeks ago, something like that. I've made over $3,000, and I started with absolutely nothing. I just I saw an ad for it and I checked into it and I signed in, got my $5 and was signing in every day. But the first thing that I did was sit down and make a list. Who do I know right now that might want to try this? And then I went and talked to some of those people. Not everybody signed up, just a few people. But the ones that did sign up, they ran with it. And within 4 days, I bought the $100 robot and I hadn't put any money into the app yet. So I got that running, and then by the time that it had finished running in just 2 days, I'd had all these other people that had come in and rented robots, and I made money off of that. And I had my sign-in money. I had $200, and then they released the B robots, like you talked about earlier. And I was just starting out, so I could only get the B1 robot, but that's the $30 a month continued subsidy for 3 years. And I started that one. I got that one done. I had enough to get to $300. And I just kept moving up. When I finished the 300, for full disclosure, when I finished the 300 one, I was about $20 or so short of the $500 robot. So I did put money in to get me to $500. But I have continually just kept building. I tell people this is like a real life game of Monopoly for me, and I'm going to own all the hotels by the time it's over and all the properties. I'm making about 40 something dollars a day after the fees. On the 11th of last month, I did move up to the S1 position. So my fees went down to 12%. And then uh, a week or so ago, I hit S2. So they went down to 8%. I was supposed to get on the 11th of this month, I was supposed to get a $200 salary for being S1, but now I'll get the S2 salary, which is $500 a month. And I really intend on only getting that one time because by the time the next month rolls around, I hope to be an S3, which is $1,000 a month. And when you consider all the different ways there are to make money in this program, it just blows me away. I've had every day I sign into the app and somebody has in my team has rented a robot. I had one day last week where I had over $200 just from the robot rentals. I have, you know, every day, and I just keep putting that money in the profit box. I've got about $1,900 of robots that are running right now, and one of them will end tomorrow. By the middle of next week, I'll have an $1,800 C robot if they're still available. But if you get into this, if you just got $100 and you can do the $100 robot, that's great. But if you have 200, I would tell you, go ahead and get that B robot, because you've got that $30 coming continuously for 36 months. And then if you can get into the C robots, because they have the one-time subsidies, this thing is, it's like a snowball. It's just building and building and building and building. And it's like, at one time I looked at it and I was like, I've been in this thing and I'm averaging $100 a week. And then it was like $200 a week. And then it just keeps moving to the point where, a couple of weeks ago, I wasn't making 40 something dollars a day. I was making 20 something dollars a day. And I have been involved in network marketing. I've done a lot of other opportunities. I've never done anything that's maybe this much money, this fast. And I don't have to buy any products. I don't have a closet full of health food or anything like that. I don't have anything else that I've had to buy. I just let them hold my money. And, we go to the bank and we put our money in the bank, and you look at the rates that the banks are paying, the interest rates are horrible. In a few days' time, what we make in the profit box is what we would pay a bank to hold our money all year in a passbook savings account. We make more money in a robot being frozen than we do in a certificate of deposit, which used to be considered, a good investment at one time. But when you consider that the annual rate of inflation is about 6%, and the average investment in a bank is like 4 or 5%, you're not even earning enough to keep up with inflation when you put your money in traditional means. And if you do like a growth stock mutual fund, that's what all the big investors. Well, you need a growth stock mutual fund that's going to pay you on average of 10% interest, but that's 10% a year. You can make that much in a month in your profit box. So it's amazing how this works. And people haven't caught on to this yet, because only 5% of people in the United States right now invest in cryptocurrency. Donald Trump has said that he wants the United States to be the crypto capital of the world. A lot of people that have a lot of money are investing heavily in crypto, and it's something that not very many people are utilizing right now. They're not taking advantage of it. And we are really, on the ground floor of something that's not going to change. Because I know I've gotten involved in other businesses before, and other fads and things, and this is going to be the wave of the future. And those things were popular for a while, and then something else came along and replaced it. Cryptocurrency is here to stay. It's not going to be replaced. We use USDT and Bitcoin for the most part, because those are accepted everywhere. You can get somebody involved in this business that lives in another country, and they can get into it. I've been in other opportunities where, we're not available in Canada yet. This is available everywhere.
Over 30 countries.
And you can just, it's like the same money that puts me in it, puts somebody in Canada, puts somebody in, Mexico or Australia or wherever. They can get into it the same way I can. And it's this power of this AI program. AI is something that's going to be around. And
this is the way it's going.
And if you want to study crypto and invest yourself, you could probably make more money, or you could lose a lot of money. And you're spending hours a day. I don't spend more than an hour a day on this program, and I'm checking it multiple times a day, because I just have to go in, see how everything's running, and
it's kind of boring, really.
Yeah,
it's a lot to do.
Yeah, but once the money's there, it's like, I've got enough money, and they just released this new robot, and the robot's there, and then it's just getting my profit every day. It's an amazing opportunity, and it's one of the things that we're going to see in the future. There was like the .com boom. There were all these different fads that came through. The next millionaires and even probably billionaires are going to come from crypto, and this is really a ground floor opportunity where, I mean, sky's the limit for what this program can do, and I'm just excited. I was telling somebody a year from now, I'll probably be able to do whatever I want. Just the way this thing is working, because this money is it's coming fast, and it's not going backwards. It's like I've had times in other businesses where I've made a lot and then I had to, I had a dry spell. There's no dry spell in this. Every day I'm making money. Every day my profit box is growing until I rent another robot, and then it grows even faster because I'm putting more money in the profit box every day. So it's something that if you have a little bit of money and you can get into it, get into it. And if you have a lot of money, I would advise you to go in. If you had a lot of money, go in and get the B robots and the C robots and then build your team. Because if you come in at $20,000 and you're paying 20%, that's going to be a big bite out of your money every day. But if you go in and you build your team up and uh, get those fees reduced by building up to the different levels, then you're going to make a whole lot more money. Uh, you're going to be just at a point where I thought when I got into this, oh, it's going to be 6 months before I can touch the money on here. I've pulled money off of this already because it's outmade what I anticipated. And it's just something that, I mean, I can't say enough about it. Anytime I talk to people, I tell them about TSAI because it's just made such a big change in my life. I do multiple side hustles and it has quickly become my fastest income earner because it's just unreal to me the profits that can be made in this. So if you haven't gotten into it, get into it. Even if it's just for $100, get into it. Get that money. It will amaze you when you log in. And that's the thing too. I bought the B1 robot, and then the B robots went away. When the B robots came back, I was at an S1, so I bought the BS robot, which is a $90 a month residual income. So now I have $120 a month that I will make every month for the next 3 years, even if I'm not doing anything. And it's been, like I said, it's a financial blessing that I never anticipated, and it's something that I am just over the moon about. I've got 110 people, I think, in my downline right now, and you just need 200 to hit the top level in promotions. So if you have somebody that's on the fence about it, bring them to me. I'll talk to them. I'll tell them, what I've done. And, my profit box right now, I think I've got a little over $500 sitting in it right now. And tomorrow I'll have my $200 robot will end. So I'll have 700. And then, they'll just be piling up. And then next week I'll have the $1,800 robot, like I said, if it's still available, because we don't know, those C
Right.
robots can go away anytime,
I
or they can
know.
fill up, but I'm going to just ride this thing because, like I said, crypto is going to be here to stay, and the next group of people that become the wealthiest people in the country are going to come from this. So it's a way for the average person to get into something that millionaires and billionaires are already taking advantage of, and it's a way to change your financial life and to change your financial future just by spending a few minutes every day checking into a website and moving some money around. It's unreal, and I am just excited to be part of it. And thank you so much. I didn't mean to go on so long, but thank you so much for just allowing me to talk about it here on this Zoom tonight.
That's fine, Chris. I appreciate you coming in. But I do want to address the elephant in the room. You guys are probably saying, how is this sustainable? And that's the same question I had. But when I started looking at all these other people who are putting these GPT robots that are way less sophisticated than TSAI's robots, and way less of them, where TSAI has over 500 robots running continually. They take gains on the ups and they take gains on the dips. They're very sophisticated, and that's how they can guarantee you a profit. So, if anyone has any questions, I'm going to go ahead and share. If anybody's invited you, join using their link. I have put my invitation link in the chat. Also, I'm going to put my YouTube channel so you can follow me. I'm going to be making another one just as soon as my 1300 gets froze up. Okay. Okay. Well, your friends are worried about, my friends are worried that I just put money in it. Okay. Well, I don't think there's any need to worry because I have done my due diligence. I'm actually a licensed private investigator in the state of Alabama. And I found everything to be legitimate about this company. The only thing I could not find about this company was their FEIN number. I do have access to a FEIN database, and I don't know if it just hadn't been logged in there yet, but they are listed on the Securities and Exchange Division. They're pretty legit. I've thought that too. I've done that. But go ahead and, I mean, if you think it's a scam, if you're like me, and I thought, well, this sounds too good to be true and everything, I'm like, okay, so I started looking into it and I started digging, I did Reddit, I did Scam Alert, I did all that. And I looked at the website and they had their documents on the website. So, but I mean, I can't rest your mind at ease whether it's a scam or not. I don't believe it to be a scam, or else I would not participate. I do think if I thought it was not sustainable, I would not be in it. But what I've looked at with all these other people doing these GPT robots, selling their product, making money up to $800 a day, this one company advertises, and cryptocurrency advertises like it's a printing machine. So, but there's upfront costs. With this company, there's no upfront costs. They're here to help people. So it's up to you whether you want to decide to do it or not. But I feel like it is sustainable since these robots are highly more sophisticated and there's more of them taking profits on the dips and on the rises. I hope I answered that question. It is this call is recorded. I forgot to mention that up front, but yes, it is recorded. I will put this on my YouTube channel, and I will go ahead and list that in the comments section. Do that now. You have any more questions, comments, concerns? Because I felt the same. I'm thinking, how in the world is this going to happen? But it is plausible. It is plausible. Any further questions, guys? I'll be sure to upload it on my YouTube channel just as soon as we're done here. Thank you, Chris, for joining me. Anybody else have any comments? You can unmute if you'd like. How does it work? Well, exactly what it does is it goes at, truthfully, I can't understand the background of how it works. All I know is that it does work and it guarantees your return. Whereas these other GPT robots on the market go out there and work. Sometimes they're successful and sometimes they're not. Most of the time you make profit with them though, what I've seen. And so, but there's so much more work involved with that because you have to learn about crypto trading and you have to learn the different exchanges and stuff. And with this company, you don't have to you don't have to know any of that. So basically, I let the AI do the work for me. I don't have to know how it works. All I do is give it some work and say, you go do some work for me. It brings me a return. It's just like I say, hey, Chris, I want you to give me $100. And I tell you what, Chris, because you're so good and you give me this $100, I'm going to give you $10 tomorrow, and I'm going to give you $10 the next day. And then the third day, I'm going to give you your $100 back. But you got to pay me 20% of not the whole amount, but just the amount that I gave you on those 2 days. So instead of $10, you really get $8. It's still a $16 profit.
How many times have you withdrawn?
I've withdrawn once. Just to see that I could. I wanted to be sure that I could get my funds off the platform because I didn't want to put anything on there that you can't get off. And the minimum withdrawal amount is $100. And I can show that. I think what I'm going to need to do is run and get my charger because I think I'm getting low on juice. 1 second. Go ahead, Chris. If y'all ask any questions, Chris is here. He can help.
I can say now that I have withdrawn about 3 times. So um, I actually had a couple of bills that I needed to pay, and I got my bonuses and everything in from my robots, and I pulled it off and I paid the bills. So like I said, I pulled out about 3 times. It's very easy to pull money off. Usually takes 10 or 15 minutes for it to show up in my crypto wallet. I've been involved in other things where you pull something out, takes half a day before it shows up in my crypto wallet. But they're very quick. The only thing is they've actually got people that work there, so you can only withdraw Monday through Friday. There's nobody there to take care of transactions on the weekends. As far as you can put money in and buy robots on the weekends, but you can't pull the money out on the weekends. But other than that, it's pretty easy. The woman that got me in signed up, this is her full time job now. She is an S5. She makes $8,000 a month, and that's she pulls that money off and pays her bills and lives on that money. So it's very quick and easy to pull the money off and get it in your crypto wallet.
Yeah, so from the profit box, you would go here, you would
I got a
transfer
question.
out. Right here is what you would do, and then you could send that to your crypto wallet. And then in the asset center, you can tell what you've done. Like I withdrew $100, and so I don't know if you can see that or not. Can y'all see that?
Has anybody talked to anybody in the upper ranks, like Tracy or anybody above her? Or even
I haven't.
just had a face to face? I mean, that's the only thing I really want to do is have a face to face conversation on Zoom with them, or maybe hear their voice.
Okay. Well, I'll let Tracy know that because I've invited her to the meeting night. I don't know if she's just too shy or what the deal is.
Well, she keeps on telling me that she has too many people to talk to. So,
Well,
I do know that
we're here. We're here. Me and Chris are here. We can help.
There was a guy that's
right.
actually a guy that's actually in my downline had some questions that he wanted to have answered, and he called the company directly.
Yeah,
and
you can.
they talked to him.
They're very
I
good.
got a text from the company asking for a survey, but that's
Right.
about it.
They are very fast to respond. The longest I've ever had to wait is 6 minutes. They're very good with their customer service, which
They
is
answer the phone
better than most other companies.
You
And
talk
then
to
here
a human, or or is it
oh no,
by
it's a
text?
human. Yeah, it's a human being for sure. And let me show you. Now here's where I went through. So you got it, it records everything for you in here. So when you go to your asset center and you're moving your money around and everything, you can transfer out. This is where you would transfer it to your crypto wallet right in here. And you set that up with whatever crypto wallet you're using. And then this records, this is what I brought in from USDT to start trading. The bill is what let's see, the withdrawal record. That's what I took out. I withdrew $100 just to see that I could do that. Because, like I say, I'm new to cryptocurrency wallets, and that was the only thing that I was hesitant about. And then let's see what else we can do in here. You can read about it. Are you guys already in TSAI? Is everybody here already in it?
Yes, Ron's my upline, and Andy is someone who I got in. He lives in England. So
okay, all right. Welcome in, Andy from England.
Why do you? I'm shocked that there's not very many people on this call.
Well, that's because, I'm new and I've invited a few people onto the call. I didn't invite a great deal of people, but I probably got at least 2% of the people I invited. So, but I would
Yeah,
love to
and
do more
I
calls like
invited people
this.
too. Um, the one thing that's good is she is putting this up on YouTube, so people will see this. And that's one thing too. If somebody's watching on YouTube, this is legit. It's something that um, I just I have been
So on
I've
my
been a scam
website, can I
victim for a while.
use your videos for my website?
Um,
Just need your
you could
permission.
probably link the videos from your website. I don't know that you can download them and put them on there or not, but you can definitely send people to the YouTube.
Okay, that's all I
I
needed.
don't, yeah, I don't know, but I appreciate everybody for stopping in and everything, and I appreciate y'all visiting my YouTube channel. That helps me out, helps the channel out. I was going to start a YouTube channel at the first of the year for a little bit more something different. But when I found this platform and saw nobody was doing anything on it, I jumped on it. So I want
And
to
that's
bring
the
it all
thing.
my experience, good or bad.
That's the thing. This company's been around for a while, but the network marketing aspect of it is something that's so new that they don't have a lot of resources yet. I've been in other programs where they had these opportunity Zooms several times a week. They had different people talking about the different features and all these different things. This is so new that we're the ones that are doing it. We're the people that started on it. We're out there and we're building, and it's gaining a lot of momentum. A year from now, people are going to be TSAI is going to be something that's going to be like Amway or something. People are going to know the name because so many people have made money on it. And this is really the ideal time to be in on this opportunity because all the a lot of people are going to come into this opportunity 2 years, 3 years down the road, and they're going to make a lot of money. But the people that are in right now are the ones that are going to make a tremendous amount of money because we are building the foundation for this.
So
Look,
what's the total amount of people in this company? It sounds like you're saying that we're just the sole proprietorship here. I mean, is there a 2,000, 3,000, or just a couple hundred?
how many people's in the organization right now? This is the unit ID. This is your unique ID. That right now, my last person that joined was on 12/3. Their unique ID was 106,424. My unique ID is 99,696. I mean, yeah, 696. So it's growing. It's people's coming on board. This company, I think, is advertised more over in Malaysia, Indonesia, other parts of the world than it is here, like in New York City. But they do have offices in uh, Columbus. I mean, not in Columbus, but in Colorado and in New York. I can show about that too. So there's another website. Let's see. I can share with you. Let's see. So here's their other website. So you can see they're located in Denver, Colorado. There's a tech support email. There's a website. So pretty legit, I haven't found any problems with it. So I'm happy. But we'll try to get Tracy on the call. Maybe Chris, you can talk to her and see if you can get her. Tell her she don't have to put her camera on if she don't want to. It's okay. But, cryptocurrency in all the ages that we've ever had, starting from the agricultural age through the industrial age to the technology age, those time periods are getting shorter and shorter and shorter between the different eras. We are in a time right now that is so phenomenal and so uh, I think we're right in the right time right now with when countries are investing and backing their currencies with cryptocurrency. We better start paying attention. We better start learning about cryptocurrency and the markets. What I like about SI is that it does the trading for me. And although I'm learning about cryptocurrency, I'm pretty much just going to focus on the Bitcoin and not all these other altcoins. But let it do the work for me, and I just make a steady profit to at least 2% every day on the robots I got working, and at least 0.35% every day in the profit box. So I'm happy with it. I hope to go much higher. Tracy told me that she has rented the the A7 robot, the $100,000 robot. So I know she's on level S5, I believe.
Yeah, she's getting very close to S6.
Okay, very good. Thanks, Chris.
Crypto is something that I know somebody that works for a major network. They have broadcast TV and radio networks. They give their employees the option to get paid in Bitcoin now. So it's something that's out there that a lot of people are embracing. Uh,
Yeah.
Bitcoin uh, back in November was trading at like $65,000 a coin. It's up over $100,000 right now. So it's something that, people are starting to catch on to this and they're starting to realize that crypto is going to be here for a while.
So we might not make the big, huge thousands of dollars on one trade, but I'm happy with just a little bit each and every day. That's going to compound daily. That's going to grow my wealth. I can possibly have generational wealth. I would have never had that opportunity before. All right, everybody. Well, I guess we'll close the meeting out. It's been about an hour now. So, unless anybody's got any more questions, you can go ahead and unmute if you like. All right, we'll try to do more of these. I think I'll try to schedule them on Saturdays for the most part. Is 6:30 a good time for you guys?
So that works for me. I wish we could
Okay,
have gotten Lance on here. Lance has really done phenomenal with this.
I
Uh,
know it. I really wish we could have too.
he
Maybe
he
you
has.
talk to Chris and get him on.
I think he said the other day that he's made like 80% on the money that he put in, and he jumped down right out of the gate with like $1,500 in robots. So
Yeah,
he's made a lot of money.
yeah, that's
And he told me by the end of December he's going to be running $20,000 robot. So I mean he's doing really well with it, and he has had he's got somebody in his team that is an attorney. They went through it with a fine tooth comb. Um, yeah, he's shooting a movie right now, so that's why he's probably not on here tonight. But
he's an actor.
you know, he's somebody that he doesn't have a lot of free time sometimes because he's like I said, he's an actor. He does movies, and he's been tied up all this week in shooting and production and doing long days, and he's still making money just by logging into a website and checking his investments. So when he took off with this, I realized that I had something because people that have the means to do this with a big investment right out of the gate, when you see them dropping money on it, you know that it's something special and it's something that the average person can do. A lot of people, how people made the argument, well, I don't even have $100, but they'll go to McDonald's 2 or 3 times a week, or they'll stop and they'll buy a couple of $5 coffees or whatever. And if you want to get the money for something else, you can find a way to scrape together $100. They give you 14 days from the time you get in to rent your first robot. In 14 days, you can almost accumulate, $30 just by signing in every day. You can, um, you can get together, give up. We went through. We ordered food yesterday from a restaurant, and for three of us, it was like $40, and we ate cheap. You know, skip that a couple of times, and you can buy your robot. And it's not like you're giving your money away because you get that money back. It's not, you're not spending money. You're just letting them hold it.
Right.
And then once you get that investment, like I said, once I had the $100, I was off running because it just keeps building and it keeps accumulating interest. And then when your interest is earning interest, it's really just something that you just have to have the mindset that this is a game of Monopoly and I'm playing to win.
I think this would be a great Christmas present for my kids to let them sign up and me put $100 on their account to get them started. I think I'm gonna do that.
Absolutely. If they can kick in $100 to get that B1 robot, they $30 a month every month.
Yeah, once they reach the S1. So cool. All right, everybody. Thank you so much, Chris. I really appreciate you being on the call tonight and explaining things that I don't have the answers to. And maybe we can get Tracy on and maybe Lance next time. All right, everybody. Take care. And well, I guess we'll talk to everybody later. Thanks, everybody.